So Sony have added shutter angle to the FX30. Let's check it out. So I'm super excited about this, that Sony have done this update, because for amateurs like me who are using the Sony FX30, I want really high quality stuff with the ability to get better and better with my own videography. However, I am still an amateur, so I need all the help that I can get to make sure that my frame rates, my shutter speeds, and my shots are all good quality. And how annoying is it when you actually get the wrong shutter speed and then you take it back and you look at it and it was a perfect shot, except it's all jittery because the timing of the video just didn't match up. Well, the shutter angle now actually eliminates that. So what I personally would do and how I would use shutter angle is I would just set it to 180 degrees on a shutter angle, and then I could film in 60 frames per second, I could film in 24 frames per second, whatever I want, and that's going to give me the right motion blur to make it look more natural. Now there are other options that you can use with the shutter angle. You can use 360 degrees, you can use 90 degrees, you can do some math if you're doing some fancy things. Plenty of other people on YouTube are going to talk about that, but let's take a look at some of the footage that I took this morning using a 180 degree shutter angle with the Sony FX30, and it was so easy. So how cool was that? Now that was just down on the golf course, having some fun before a golf round, and I will say that one of the things that I love the most is I didn't have to think about the shutter speed. It just didn't come into my mind. I just knew that I was set at 180 degrees shutter angle, whether I was in 24 frames per second or 60 frames per second, I just could push record and it is all gonna come out and look fantastic. This is a massive upgrade to the FX30 for people like me who will use slow motion footage as well as normal 24 frames per second footage and try and mesh those two together, because how many times do we film in slow-mo and then forget to change the shutter speed, and then all of a sudden we've got footage that's just unusable, really. I mean, you could probably use it, but it looks crap. Shutter angle has fixed all of that, so a massive thanks to Sony for adding that in. But that's all from me today. I just wanted to show you guys the update, some sample footage. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We've got a whole lot more coming on the FX30 because I've just acquired it, and I'm super excited to show you guys why I've switched from Canon to Sony with the FX30. So stay subscribed, hit that bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.